Captain Young, the one that is the commanding officer of the mecha. This looks like a casino.
Where would that? Oh.
This is definitely 100% demon.
Oh, nice.
Xinjiang. Her mecha's name is Xinjiang. Casino's mecha's name is La Princesse Serene.
Okay, well I started the broadcast, so why don't you introduce yourself and so we're gonna begin. Hi, my name is Neil. And today we're gonna be kind of just discussing overall Overwatch GameSense and like certain map strats for, you know, beginners, advanced, expert, etc. Just things that aren't really in the tutorial of Overwatch, and in our opinion, should be. So, Kenny, what kind of map is this? Usually.
This is a TCG.
What does that mean?
What? Oh, two control point.
And what's the properties of a control point?
What's the what?
What are the properties of a control point? Sorry, my mic fell.
Well, there's 2 points, and you gotta capture the first one before the second one unlocks for you to capture that one.
Okay, cool. And then
There's 3 checkpoints. Cap each point.
got you. And then what are the ways out? And what would you suggest would be?
Oh, spawn?
Yeah.
Well, there's literally only 2 ways out.
Okay.
Spawn
So,
is considered here, and
Okay.
then there's this one over here too.
so when you make the call out spawn, or I'm being spawn camped, the enemy team should be around this area, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go through
This is all spawn.
let's go through like the walk pattern,
Like,
the normal
from
walk
here-
pattern.
Hold on. I can put it straight. There you go. So
Okay.
from here back, this is all spawn.
Okay. Hold on, I'll kick him. I'm sorry.
They can't join the game because I'm... Wait, how did they join the game?
It's okay. Let them just listen. They'll leave. We're not doing anything.
I mean, they can't even hear us.
That's fine. So let's continue. We're gonna get people to say hi to us. It's not a big deal. So you were saying that from here to here back, this is all spawn.
Yeah, this is all spawn.
Now show me some routes. What could we do? What are your some like?
well,
let's say you're a DPS.
The common route is to go this. This is called mid, right here. At high level, if you want to tell people where the fuck to push out, sometimes they'll say go mid. This is mid.
Okay. What else? Let's keep touring.
This over here is cafe. Sometimes it's called noodle shop too, because there's noodles.
Let's see the noodles. Somebody ate their noodles. Hey, this person
But
didn't eat their noodles. Well, oh well.
But it's technically called a cafe.
Cafe. Okay,
I think
continue.
it's called like Mikimaru's Cafe or something like that.
Alright, where else?
Then, this area is called lane.
Hello.
Lane. Hold on, while I just kill this Sigma real quick. They don't even see that I'm reflecting back. Okay, so now you just died. So now you're running from spawn. So now we came in. Oh, you
So
said over
back
here.
This is lane.
This is what?
This is lane.
Lane? Okay.
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh, this area is called the district.
Hmm.
Because that's what this is.
Oh, look, it's a district sign. Can't see my reflection though. I'm a vampire. Okay.
A lot of people refer to this as mini.
Oh shit, there's a fucking mini pack back here. I didn't even know that.
Was it what?
I didn't even
Yeah,
know
it's
there was a mini back here.
And then we go up here.
Okay.
These things are called catwalks.
Okay.
So a lot of times widows will go on catwalk, or like sometimes I'll make a call out to say like, hey, Widow's up top of the catwalk, meaning that she's, why can I not get there? She's right here. A lot of Widows like to sit here, because it's a really good spot to snipe from. Because they just have to wait until everybody goes mid,
Observe the
start to go
barrier.
towards the choke, and then she's right here to be able to just land 3 shots on everybody.
Got you. Okay. Now we didn't cover on the other side, did we? Let's go back over here.
This is all still, this is bridge. This is technically from here to here. This is all bridge.
Okay.
This is called the loft.
Hold on, let me get up there. Oh, the loft is in the back of the noodle shop, huh? Because there's the cafe, right?
It's on top of the
And which is the path? How do you get up there? If you're walking without...
You take lane,
Ah, you see?
and you go up the stairs.
Got you.
And then the door into the loft is here.
Ah. Interesting. So technically a team could, like, all 5 of them can just hide right here,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, people do that all the time. In higher ranks, yeah.
So they just all hide right here. You do the shield right here, and then you can just fucking
Yeah,
fight from right here. Why don't people more do that? You're fighting from high ground. Alright, from now on, that's all I'm gonna do. Gotcha.
There's also a second way that you can get up here too.
Okay.
So this area is called the alleyway.
Okay.
Technically the alley. I mean, I just call it alley. There's a mini, and then you can come up. This is onto the catwalk, across the bridge.
Got you. Okay.
Underneath the catwalk is Mega.
Now, can you only access this section from this entrance, or can you go around back? You can't. Ah.
Yeah, no.
So there is nothing. There is nothing on the left side back here. Then I thought there was something back here.
Yeah. No. That's what we glitched into the other day. Remember?
Oh, so this is.
There is an area. There is area back there, but it's just like.
They put a truck and like doors and everything.
There to just look nice and look pretty. And make
Got you. When we've broken out of this map, I've gotten it. Yeah, you're right.
Nice. Yeah, that was where we were. We did the somber glitch. I wonder if they patched that out. Oh, okay. Now, this little window thingy is called a perch. Because snipers like to perch on here.
Alright, let's try this again. Okay. So you're at perch?
This is a perch.
Activating the barrier.
Alright, what's next?
This is Van. Van is important because Van is your only cover for choke if you do not have a shield. This is your cover because you can whoop, and it's a shield basically. Like people can't shoot me because they can't see me. You know? So a lot of people like to make callouts for this. A lot of Doomfists like to hide over here when the match first starts, so that way they can get a free kill when anybody like walks up this way or walks around to the front. Because it's a good hiding spot. Yeah, like you literally can't even see me. Unless if I like go through the window. This is choke. This whole thing is choke. Oh. This is gonna probably be hard to remember, but you ready? What are you doing?
Okay, I think that's it.
Araignée du matin, chagrin.
I hope it's control. Okay. I hope that's it. Let's go. Show me where next.
You ready? So when you go past the choke, this area is called the courtyard.
Okay.
This one is hard to remember. This is called pagoda. I only remember it because it's a weird name. But I usually don't make that call out unless if I'm like on one of my other accounts. I'll just say like the mini. But this entire thing, this whole thing is called pagoda. This all comes up, room, and then it crosses over the bridge into apartment. I don't really know why we call this apartment.
Somebody would have.
We do.
Somebody who uses size and like this stick thing lives here.
Yeah. Basically, I
Understand.
don't know, man. Some of the names are like, they just kind of stick.
Okay, wait.
Oh, yeah. There's more.
So wait, let's make sure we got this right. Go back to choke, so we can explain. So you went here. We did this. This is pagoda. Upstairs is pagoda.
Yeah.
And then if you cross over the bridge, that bridge is pagoda. Goes into the apartment. So that's the
Yep.
right. That's the right flank, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
On attacking, yeah, it's right. On defending, it's left.
Copy.
That's why people like to use words as callouts instead of saying left and right. Because it's really hard to just be like,
Always
they're on the
remember.
left flank. Because on your side, left side is that way, but that's right for me. So see how that would be a discrepancy in the
So
callout?
got you. So stop calling that out. Is not unless we know that we're facing the right direction. Left and
Yeah,
right
let's
is a
see
bad
that we're
call.
all facing the same way. Yeah. That's why it's like if everyone's facing the same way and I say someone's on the right, then they're usually like right next to you.
All right.
I'll only make that call out if like somebody's like really close or like relatively or something like that.
All right.
And
Next.
it's like they're not like over any specific thing. This is point.
Hello.
Oh yeah, this area, which you can only get to if you have like certain abilities. This is called the scaffolding.
Oh, so there's no way up there unless you can like do the thing.
Yeah, you have to be somebody that can like either hook or jump up or something. Soldier can rocket boost up there, and then from there he can rocket boost up onto the top of here. This is called the hut. There's a mega inside of the hut.
Mega the hut.
Yep. This is called the terrace. This whole area. There's a mega at the terrace too. Over there. And then this comes into this is called closet sometimes. Sometimes people still refer to this as terrace too. Point. This is called the fringe. It's like the little in between. This becomes spawn. See how it's locked off now?
Oh.
Yeah. And then this over here. Where's the other one? Right here. Okay.
More spawn.
That's the second spawn that we get after we cap the first one. And that way...
His hello voice line is broken.
Huh?
I don't hear it on my end.
I don't hear it either. I think it's a bug.
Acknowledged.
I heard that.
Ignited.
And I heard that. That was happening to me before too. It was like
Ignited.
random characters. It was so I don't even remember. I think it was playing Abyssa, and I was like, why is my hello not coming out?
All right, let's go.
So this is the lawn. There's a mini over here. I could stop running into things. It's called long. This area connects to this, which is sometimes called hall or hallway. There's a mini inside a hall too. This is another hut.
Mega the hut. All the huts have megas.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot of megas on this map. And also, if I can stop being trash of the game, you can also get up here. There you go. So sometimes snipers would like to sit up here. So it's like you can't really see if I crouch. So then it's like, if you're not paying attention and they're just trying to go straight to point, then it's another area where it's like, I can sit here and take 3 shots. Sometimes the call it will be they're on top of hut. Looks like this. Oh yeah, this. There's a mini in here, I think. This is called a shop. And there's an upper part to this too. There's like a whole little mini room and everything.
How the hell do I get up there?
You gotta have abilities.
That's ass. I can't, like, make that jump? Let me see if I can make that. I can't make that a jump from apartment over, can I? Reinhardt can do it.
Maybe some people can. As Reinhardt, you can charge it.
I have to, like... that's the only way I thought so. I could do this.
Yeah.
Hello.
I got you.
Hello.
See, there's this random ass room. There's nothing in here, but it's a room. It's a nice place to hide. If they cap.
Oh, like right here. Like, look. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I was saying that, like, and then like you can hide in this room to wait until they pass. Like if they cap and you were going to go contest, you just come over in here, hide, and then fucking. You have good angles of. You can see the fucking Why can I not remember what it's called? The patio.
Confirmed.
Here, where the mega is. That's the
Observe
patio.
the barrier.
And then this is called a walkway. Which you can get to through coming over here. Go up the stairs. This is called the hall too. Because it's a hall. And then there's a mega over here.
This is where you do the glitch.
Yeah. I'm sure you can't get it here. Right. Like if they want to know, or if anybody else wants to try. Right there.
Oh.
You put a trade locator there. Like, not really where her head is, more like where like her body is. And then, yeah, and then you just keep throwing your trade locator out. But you have to now have cooldowns on. This area. Ooh. Ow. My arm is asleep. My right hand is asleep, so it's hard for me to move. This area is called the balcony. This is a perch.
I'm gonna go over there for my ult though.
This is a roof. This area from your back is spawn. This is all spawn.
Defending spawn, right?
Sometimes if like some people will sometimes make a call out like the tracer's hiding behind offering or something like that. That's right here. Because this is where in the movie this is where Hanzo made an offering to Genji. Because he thought he was dead. So some people use that call out, but I don't really hear it that often. It's also called stage too. I think I hear stage a lot more than offering.
Where? Oh, okay.
Right here. Like this spot right here where it's like a little bit more elevated than like the rest of the Tommy maps. This is point, obviously. This is mid. This area down here is called pit. There's a minion pit. You can have access to pit through going through short. And there's a mega in short. You can also have access to the pit. But whew, we're going to Forge. This is called Forge. This whole thing. And there's a mega in Forge.
A marked improvement.
Okay, let's go back to in here. This is spawn back here, right?
Yeah.
So show me some. We're on defense. We're both here together. In your head, show me a DPS route, and then we'll come back and we'll do a tank route. Show me the like optimal DPS way to get to the next place if you're on defense. Since we're back here.
Because you mean like
it's about to start.
as if we're defending point B or we're defending point A.
Point A.
Okay, so then depending on who I was, I would either just go with the team because you have 30 seconds, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I usually pick pretty high mobile characters.
Okay.
So I would either just go with everybody else, or sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, if I'm playing Diva, I go this route because it's just faster to me.
So from out of spawn up here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
especially if like I die and I have to come back to contest.
Oh, then you're like right here.
Yeah, and then I'm right here, and then I can be right on point.
Okay. All right, so now
And then
we're here.
If I was defending, if I was playing Widow on defense here, I would either stand here, depending on how I feel, depending on what their team count is. Here. Or here. Sometimes even here. Because in this spot, I like this spot because I can retreat away to the mega. This spot, I can just retreat to terrace and get the mega. This spot, usually my whole team is holding choke, so I could just drop down, and if my healers aren't being fixed, then I can just get healing. Also, I could drop down, and then I could hook across really fast, and then I can get access to the mega. If like nobody's defending a choke.
Wait, there's a mini here.
I mean mini.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say. All right, so let's switch it up now. Let's do it from attack. And then we'll end the video.
Also,
on this.
I like to go here too. If we're fighting on point.
Coming back.
Because you get a good sight line, and also you can shoot through windows. See how like watch. You're like I can like. Yeah, look over there. I can shoot at you. See?
That's insane.
Yeah.
I've never knew that, and I've gotten shot by that so many goddamn times. All right.
Yeah.
That was important. That was important right there. It was beautiful too. Okay, let's go to the.
You do the same thing over here too. I could be hiding here on point.
Oh wait, that works for me.
Yeah, you could shoot through them too. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
You gotta get the right
Anyone
aim, but yeah.
Anyone can shoot through it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why I love to like. Sometimes I'll even be ballsy and I'll just set up right on point. Because like people don't realize this still, that I could just sit here and fucking kill everything. And then you also can like use the poles to help block yourself. Because like basically the rules of like the shooting game is like as long as they're not in your LOS and they can't see you, then their shot isn't gonna hit you. There is sometimes where console lag happens and like you still get shot, but you wanted to do the attack. So it depends on who I am.
Just do Widow for now. Let's give Widow strats for our poor Widow players that get judged without knowing. Alright, let's go.
So I don't know, it depends on my feeling. Sometimes I'll go out with my team. It also depends on the comp. I'll go out with team. I like to hook right here. See if anyone's in church.
Go back, show the hook spot. Show the hook spot. Where did you hook?
I hooked on an alien. I used the alien as a reference, basically. Like I put my reticle over top.
That's
of
an
his, like,
alien?
top of his head.
That's a freaking alien.
Yeah, that's Rika. That's fucking Riki Maru.
Shit. Okay.
He's eating ramen, dude. This is a bowl of ramen. It's a noodle.
Nuts. So you hook off the alien, and where do you go?
Here. So, but the thing is that I always try to make sure when I walk out, I walk towards the right, because if I walk on the left side, I could just get headshot right out. Because you can see the perch right here. That's why they like to set up in perch, because you can still see the spawn a little bit. Plus, if you just know everybody's height, you can just aim for the height that you want to kill, and then like you don't even have to see them. That's why like people can like shoot through trees and shit. Then I'll walk over here, make sure that is when I'm right here. That sign right there blocks my view from being seen. And then I can walk over behind the car. By now I would know that she would probably see me and try to take the fight because she could see me through the window, but I have the car as my block. And then I can just hook up, headshot.
I missed the hookup. Come back.
So like I would see if she's here, I would use the window, but I'd still be behind the car, so that way she can't hit me. And then I would just hook up here. And then boom. Do that.
Okay. What next? This is just we'll just do Control A. We don't have to do the other points.
So if I do this, if no one's there, or if I come out and I see that there is no threat immediately in the front, then I'll hook here. But sometimes I like to try to be really careful, and I'll stay towards the right, or I'll even like back up and like duck and peek and check to see if she's not like hiding right there. So that way if I like hook up here, I don't just get fucking dunked on. No one's hiding here. A lot of times Genjis like to hide here too. A lot of Genjis like tracers and shit. Sometimes even Hanzos. Because it's just and like I've actually seen a couple Ashes too. Like when they know how to use their coach gun. Then I'll come over here, see who I can see. If they're fighting at choke, I can just stand here, put some pressure on the shield, try to help burn the shield out back. I just walk over here, take some shots. If I notice that I need to get a different angle, go over here. When I want to push, then I go through perch. Because then usually, sometimes, healers will be set up right here, so I could just hook up on the push, boom, kill, and then I can make the transition over to here. If I need healing, I can curve around, get the health pack. If I go to push in, and I notice that there's like too much crazy pressure, or they see me hook in, then I just back out, hook up top, try to take out whatever I can, until we can just push forward. When I see my team starts to push forward, that's when I'll curve around to here, take some shots. If I notice that people are hiding and I can't get a good angle, hook up to here, take more shots. Basically, when I play like any DPS, I don't stand in one spot. I'm always rotating around, moving around, trying to get kills and shit. Cause like, if you just stand in one spot, then everybody can just LOS you and just like be like, oop, nope. Like, so it's like, I really like to do that. Also, another spot that sometimes I like to fight at, if like, I want to try to do a last minute contest,
No one can
I'll
hide
fucking
from
pop
my
walls and see who's
sight.
on point, and then I'll come up here and then take some shots. Because you can see like all of point right here. So then we cap the point. Usually what I do is either some people go in through this way. I like to go this way because everybody goes that midway. So then I'll either make a decision of, if nobody's like trying to contest me from crossing over, then I'll just cross over. But if I see people waiting for me to cross over, then I'll just walk over here and rejoin my team, and either hook up to here, because from right here I can see onto point, either or here, because this is a good sightline too. I just don't like it because it leaves you too vulnerable, and if anybody else takes the mega, then you're pretty fucked, because all there are fucking minis. So a lot of times I'll also do this if like the whole team wants to push in through here and they're not, and the defense team is not holding up top here, then I'll come in here and I'll rotate. Take some shots and shit. If I get too much pressure, I can always just fall back, go around. I like to do this fancy way of rotating, where it's like you hook into the shop, and then you just fucking hook over here. Woo, woo! That sent me fucking flying, dude.
I just realized next time we do this, we have to stream on both places. Because now I only have me chasing you, but I would like to see some of the stuff you did from your perspective too. So let's just finish this. Show me what you would do to get Control B, and then we're gonna re-record this, but from your perspective.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to stream.
Eventually, we're gonna have to stream both of us at once, at the same time. Okay. So for now, this is perfect, but show me what you would do here now. Now, you've got three people. You've got 3 people dead, and you're stuck here. And
oh, I see that 3 people are dead. Well, then usually I'll either peek a little bit, see if I can get any kills. If I can't get any kills, then I just wait for them.
And you would go back.
And if people come out here to pressure me because they know that I'm alive, then I will fucking hook back and I'll fucking be like, yeah, yeet, I'm out.
Okay, come back over here. Let's go to defense now. And now we're defending control point B. Tell me some common mistakes you see people make.
On control point B?
Defending control point B. What are the strats? What are good things?
All the way the fuck out here and fighting out here.
Okay.
Why? This is such a terrible place for us to fight. It makes sense for the attackers to be here. It does not make sense for the defenders.
So the defenders should never be out here, pretty much.
I mean, like, if you're, okay, not never, don't say that, because there are times when, like, it's okay to, like, come and fight out here. Like, if you're chasing people and you're trying to get staggers, then that's one thing. But, like, if, like, you just lost point A, why is everybody out here fighting? It's one thing also for DPS to go off and to be, like, way the fuck far away from the point, but it doesn't make sense for the tank and the healers and the whole entire team to face with the DPS. Everybody always gets too hyped up, it seems like sometimes.
Alright, what else? So there's no fighting out there. Now come in here. Where do you want to fight? And then do the 3 rolls. Because this is important. Like, so for DPS.
Okay, so if you want to hold in mid, you can, as like a tank. That'll be fine. You could put like a shield here, but like that kind of you can kind of get steamrolled easily if like the enemy team knows what the fuck they're doing. So a lot of times, usually, people fight up here. Because you could set up here. You can see the whole point. Whenever somebody tries to come and contest them.
Now, what role are we talking about? Are you mean DPS? You mean any role?
Any role. As a tank, as a DPS, as a support. You can see, you always, like, the number one thing in this game is to try to get high ground. If you can get high ground and it's going to be useful to you, then you should get high ground, as any of the roles. Because it makes your line of sight and your vision better. Like, as a healer, I can see you, I can see the choke, I can see all the flank routes of where anybody can come and flank. I can see them coming up the stairs over here if they're about to try to come and make a flank, and then I know, alright, the enemy team is going over the patio, and they're probably going to try to push through balcony. So I will fall back and hide the fuck away.
Hide the fuck away where? I was okay. Gotcha.
Like over here.
So wait, okay.
And I can keep healing you. I could keep healing you from over here, but that makes me less of being threatened by the enemy team as they make their push. But I wouldn't have been able to know that they were even making their push if I didn't see it in the first place from over here. You can see it from over here if you're standing at the right angle.
Stop,
like
wait.
If you're standing here.
Okay, show me.
If you stand right here. Or like right here.
Okay.
You can see the stairs. But then move over a little bit. And then try to look at the stairs. Like move over here and then move over there and try to look at the stairs. See how the rocks and the trees block it?
Ah.
That's cover.
So that they have cover. And we have cover technically too.
Yeah. And these are our cover.
I never used these. I always thought they were in the way. It's like, what is this shit? I'm a
Oh my god, no, dude, this is cover for you. People, DPS, sometimes DPS hide right fucking here, and that shit drives me crazy, because literally the enemy team will be hiding right here, and then everybody on our team is like, who's contesting? Who's on point? Where the fuck could they possibly fucking be? Like,
And they're hiding right here.
and they're literally fucking standing right here. It's like, what do you... Another spot, because a lot of other people, sometimes people like to feel spicy and they will just push in, absolutely ignore everybody in mid, and just go here, and down, through short, into pit, and then they can just come back up. There's a mini with the cubby, or in the cubby, I mean. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this is called cubby. Yeah.
Alright, tank
and then
rolls.
they can come in and push over here. So,
Where should as a main tank, I'm
another
putting my
good
barrier
spot,
here.
as a Rissa, the best thing for you to do is to try to find corners. So like this, and like that, because then you can bunker yourself down. Here's a good spot too, because yeah, you can just bunker yourself in on the stairs, and then your shield is like pretty much completely covering you.
Got you.
And then that protects you from, you can see them when they try to flank up top and around the balcony. You can literally see them come through the door. And you can also see them coming from outside. And you're already set up to defend against them. Because a lot of people don't even expect people to like set up right here. So like somebody will just like try to run in to contest. Because they can't, when I'm standing here, if go stand on the stairs.
Go stand on the stairs, right here?
Yeah. See how you can't see me? And I can't see you?
Yeah.
So and if I were to try to come in and contest, boom, you're right there. See that? But I didn't know that you were there because I couldn't see you because you were out of my LOS.
Ah.
So then that makes me want to commit to taking point because I don't see anybody on point, not knowing that you're set up right
So
there.
I should just be chilling on stairs as an Arissa, as a tank, as anyone. This is a
as
good
anyone,
spot.
yeah. Yeah, this is a really good spot because then it's like, it looks like the point is completely empty, and it's like, shit, nobody's on point. Let me go contest, and then boom, the entire fucking team's right there, and they fuck everybody up. That's why bastions was set up a lot over here, especially because right here, this, this, and this is all cover. So you can use this to block things. Same here, refresher, same here. Using cover is so important because that's how you make sure that your healers can actually heal you. Because like, a lot of people will get mad at the healing when they die, but it's like, there's a lot of times when you just get melted through the healing because you don't just like find cover or like try to get out of the way of the bullets hitting you.
Okay, now standard like walking pattern as you're being shot at.
I mean, it depends. It depends on who I'm facing against. If I were facing against the Sigma, then that's hard because his shit can bounce. So I probably would try to stay away from walls. And when I go to hide somewhere, I wouldn't just stay in that one spot. I would probably continue to keep running away. Because if I hide right here, shoot where my spray is.
What? Where's your
From
spray?
where you are, shoot where my spray is.
Oh, oh, right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit closer. Stand a little bit closer. Yeah, see how that bounces off? That hits me and that can kill me. And you don't even have to be looking at me. You could have just seen me go here to hide, and as your character, you could just bounce it off the wall. That's like the Moira type shit that you do with the orb. When you see somebody running away, you just toss it at a wall, it bounces off, and it chases after them. So like, a lot of people will say to like do like standard strafing, like normal strafing from like PC, so like 80, 80, 80, 80. It's like just like left, right, left, right. Sometimes people do like this or this. Basically, you want to try to not walk into your own shot, like walking into your own death, basically. Because like, if I'm shooting at you as a widow and you're just going back and forth, I'm just gonna wait until you just like walk yourself over my cursor or over my reticle instead of trying to like sit here and flick or aim. If you're making really easy, predictable movement, I could just hold my reticle in one spot and let you kill yourself. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Wait, who joined? Oh, all of a sudden my mic is working. That's annoying. Hold on. Okay. Can you still hear me now? Okay, how about now? You can hear me now, right now?
Yes.
My mic just turned on. That's annoying.
That's annoying.
Okay.
Okay.
So one more mistake. Like out here. Let's say the fights out here.
Let's say the fights out here.
What are the strats out here?
What are the strats out here?
I mean, like, you could chase after them. You could set up right here.
Because I see a lot of people. Oh god, that's so loud. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people
Hold on.
like flank on this side. But like, to be honest, now I can't hear you. I could hear you before though. Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Now that's us. There we go. Much better. Okay, I am back.
Okay, I am back.
Right.
Right.
No one can hide from my sight.
And then what are like the
And then
best?
what are like the best?
The best.
The best.
Wait, you were asking about over here.
Yeah. My bad.
like a lot of people like to use this flank, but like
What's the best
the thing
defense here?
is that personally, I don't like trying to fight fights out here. As a DPS, I'll fight fights out here, but I don't think tanks do very good out here. Because like pretty much all the tanks are pretty slow. So it's like once you're out here, you're kind of stuck. You gotta go all the way back in. So it's like if like 3 people flank over here and you come over here to try to contest the 3 people that are flanking, and then the other 3 people go down and under and come up on the point, that leaves you to like have to turn and walk away, and then that means that you're going to lose the fight because you're no longer fighting with those 3 people. You're now turning. You now are having to turn to contest. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like there is like this is cover. This is good cover. All these poles are covered. The fencing, okay, every single. That's why I always break all the fences, especially whenever I'm playing like a sniper, because if I take a shot and somebody ducks behind this fence, it breaks the fence first before it shoots at them. So that's why I'll get rid of it to make sure that nobody can just try to hide behind it. Or like over there, if I were to take a shot at somebody, it would break that fence. As a DPS, it's better to fight out here. The only thing that's like really good about being out here, or like why you would really want to be out here, is if you're Roadhog. You would definitely want to fucking be here. You fucking literally just come down here, down through pit, stand here so that way you're hidden a little bit. Like not here because they can see you through this, because you're fucking, when you're Roadhog, you're fucking huge and you're a big red circle literally on the screen, so they could see it through it. If they're stupid, then they won't see it through it, but like usually people can see you through it. But you wait until you hear people about to come over, or you hear people like doing stuff, and then you can just fucking hook them and pull them down, and they get pulled into the abyss. You do the same thing with Orisa too. You do it the right way. If you were to like, right after they cap point, if you were to not die and you were to be alive and falling back and retreating to point B, you could come up here and just wait until after they cap and see if you could hold anyone off. Lucio's good here because you could boop anybody. Somebody that like tries to cross, you could just fucking. So they cap the point. They cap the point. So if they cap the point, and you were falling back to try to protect point, like it's like, you know how it's like the 3 checkpoints, so they're like on like their first checkpoint of the point, and we're already like, all right, fuck that, they won point, so they're still trying to cap first point. So you fall back as like Orisa or anything, and as soon as you fall back here, go into pit, come up, and you can just wait here, and then as soon as you see anybody cross, halt them. Or even while they're over here, you can halt them off. When you see people, if they get like really close to the edge, you can definitely punish them for that. Lucio's really good at that too. You can like just come out here, fucking hide, and wait until people cross, and then punish them. For being a stupid dum-dum and not paying attention to the fact that there's a Lucio on fucking team.
Alright, well, babe, thank you so much for all this wonderful, insightful information. Wonderful information.
I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah. Sweet. So then I didn't get my error.
Oh, I
Hello.
can kind of see it.
Hello.
Or I can kind of hear.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Alright, so thank you, baby, for all this wonderful information that you shared with me and hopefully everyone. We're going to be doing this series on and off with every map and every character eventually. Hopefully what this is going to do is to help people realize that
Ah.
I know.
Wait, you're still not there. Your mic is still not on. It's dead. Oh God.
First,
That was a big phone with me.
just don't talk for a second. Okay. You should be able to hear me perfectly now. Okay. Well, the only problem is that I can't hear you at all. But that's okay. So you can hear me is the point, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see if there's any way. The volume control for these headphones is... Oh, there's a volume control for the headphones. That's what it is. Got it. Say something?
Hello.
Okay, once again. So we'll start this over. Thanks again, Kitty, for all this
Oh my
wonderful advice that you gave all of us players and Overwatchers.
No one can hide
Our
from my
goal with this
sight.
series will be to help people to realize that there is not that there is a reasoning for toxicity, but that it comes from the fact that, for instance, Kitty has done over 250, maybe 300 hours of just studying this game, and has an extensive amount of knowledge when we walk through these walls together. However, if I don't know what Kitty knows, then how could I actually be a teammate and support or defend or help attack with Kitty if I don't know what Kitty knows? So that's the purpose of why I'm doing the videos for myself, and hopefully we can help a couple of other people with some tips and just overall frustrating things that seems to happen when we queue together, like people running in circles, or just basically doing the thing that you don't want them to do. Okay, babe, follow me. We'll end it with a blast.
Understood.
The best part is that
What a
you
scream.
see just at the end you die.